Hello people, Ryan Grant here. Welcome back to the old channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over with you guys how to never miss your calorie surplus ever again, right? Because a lot of the time, when us guys are trying to bulk, it is very easy to to fall short at your surplus goal for the day. For example, if you're eating 3,500 calories a day, then that is very difficult to maintain, and you may find on a few days, that you're falling short. So in this video, we are going to I'm going to basically tell you how to never miss your surplus again, all right? By going through a big mistake that guys make, in my opinion, and something that once I have removed it, it's made a huge difference when I'm bulking. We're going to be going over my daily meal structure, so my meal structure, my meal plan throughout the day, how many times I eat throughout the day, the times I eat throughout the day, and how you can create your own customized meal structure. What I've just said, how you can create your own meal structure, so you know how many meals you're going to eat throughout the day, you know how many what times you're going to eat throughout the day, and all of that good stuff, in order to ensure that you never miss your calorie surplus again. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So first of all, the big mistake that I want to talk to you guys about, that in my opinion, alright, this is subjective, this mistake involves snacking at random times throughout the day. And I think this is a really bad habit to get into, because it absolutely messes with your appetite, and when your appetite spikes throughout the day, etc, etc. And in general, to be honest with you, scrap the just no snacking. No snacking is a big mistake as well, but eating at random times throughout the day on different days is basically a huge mistake people make. And as I said, this is because it messes with your appetite completely, and this is because it affects a hormone in your body that's called your ghrelin hormone. And if you don't necessarily know what your ghrelin hormone is, it's basically the hormone that tells your brain it's time to eat. So in other words, this hormone spikes your appetite, right? And if you're eating at different times throughout the day, then you're going to sort of get this hormone out of the loop, and it doesn't really know when to spike its appetite throughout the day. Because on Monday you ate lunch at 2 p.m. and you had a snack at 5 p.m. and you had breakfast at like 11 a.m, for example, and then the next day you had breakfast at 8 a.m, you had a snack at 10 a.m, and then you had lunch at 4 p.m. all right, therefore the hormone is going to get confused, and it won't necessarily know when to spike its appetite, and it won't know when to tell your brain when to eat, if that makes sense. However, if you kept it consistent every single day, if you weren't snacking at random times throughout the day, alright, and if you're eating at the same times every day, then your ghrelin hormone is going to start to recognize these patterns. Therefore, it's going to start to tell your brain, it's time to eat at the right times throughout the day. Therefore, when it is almost time to eat, your appetite is going to spike at the perfect time, therefore making it a hell of a lot easier for you to, eat your calorie surplus, alright? So, a way to do this, alright, a way to stay consistent and to eat at the exact same times throughout the day, is creating a meal structure and creating a meal plan for your day to day, okay? And what this meal structure plan thing basically consists of is, it's pretty simple. It just consists of you eating at the same times every single day, right? And just having set times locked in of when you eat every single day. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm completely aware that some of your days may be different. For example, if you have a school timetable, your breaks might be a little bit different, and your structure daily might be a little bit different, or if you're working, might be a little bit different. And I'm in the same boat, right? I'm a university student. I'm trying to run a free community, which is down below. Helps guys bulk and gain weight if you want more help me on these YouTube videos. And I'm also going to the gym all the time and trying to bulk, right? So I'm completely aware that some of your days might be different, but you can work around that, and I'm going to get into that very shortly. So this meal structure slash meal plan is going to help you become Mr. Consistent through regulating that hormone I was talking about earlier, that ghrelin hormone. If you're eating at breakfast at the same time every day, if you're eating lunch at the same time every day, if you're having your protein shake at the same time every day, if you're having your dinner at the same time every day, then your ghrelin hormone is going to start to recognize these patterns, as I said previously, okay? So without further ado, we're going to go into my meal structure, and then we're going to get into how you can create your own around your own individual days, okay? So first of all, my meal structure right now, I just want to give you an example of what it looks like, okay? So I eat 5 meals a day, okay, and I'm trying to eat 3,300 to 3,500 calories every single day, all right, and that's a lot for me, right? So this is what I mean by meal plan. It's really, really simple, right? So I eat 5 meals a day. I'm trying to eat around 3,300 to 3,500 calories a day. So this is how I'm structuring my meals. So meal one, aka breakfast or pre-workout meal, I have at 6:30 in the morning every morning. Okay, so I wake up at 6:30, go downstairs, well, I have a shower, go downstairs, get my porridge, heat it up, and then I eat. And that is my pre-workout meal. And that is meal one at 6:30 in the morning. My second meal is when I get back from the gym, so 9:15, 9:20 ish, and yeah, that's my second meal. That's my post-workout meal, protein shake usually, and then meal three is around 1 p.m. so lunch, and then meal four is my dinner. So I have a huge break between 1 p.m. and my dinner at 7 p.m., which is meal four, and then meal five to end the day around 8 to 8:15 to 8:30 ish, and that is how I eat my meals throughout the day, and I keep that as similar as I possibly can every single day of the week, alright? And you can copy this if you want. You can eat your meals at the exact same times I do. However, you need to consider I have my reasons behind this, okay? Reason number one, I train at 7:30 in the morning, and that is exactly why I have my pre-workout meal at 6:30 and I have a post-workout meal at 9:15. And it's just perfect having 2 meals around your gym session, right? Reason number two, the reason why I may have such big gaps, for example, between 9:15 and 1 and 1 till 7 and then 7 till 8, is because from 9:15 until, or 10 till 1 I'm working, and then from 1:30 till roughly 7 o'clock I'm also got a big work block, and then I'm finishing up between 7 and 8, and then I have my final meal of the day when my work is done. So that is my second reason. I'm busy working all day, and I've basically just picked the gaps where I'm not working or I can have a break to eat. And this works for me because this is how I structure my days. So without further ado, let's get into how we can structure your days and create your own meal structure, plan, whatever you want to call it, okay? Okay, so there are four things that you need to ask yourself and that you need to come to a conclusion with in order to create your own meal structure. So the first one is, what do your days consist of? The second one is, what time do you go to the gym? The third one is, what is your calorie goal? And the fourth one is how you'd like to consume calories. So the first one that I want to get into with you guys is, what do your days consist of, okay? So for example, when do you work? How long do you work for? When are your breaks? You know, what does your school timetable consist of, right? When do you have free periods at school? When do you have breaks at work? When do you have days off work? You know, get these things in your head, all right? For example, if you've got a work block 10 till 1 at your job, then you can't eat from 10 till 1, right? And what this does is, when you get a basic outline of your day, you can basically just like identify the gaps and fill in the gaps with, you know, meals that you need to eat, right? For example, the basic outline of my day, all right, to give you guys an example. So 6:30 I wake up, 7:30 I go to the gym, I work from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then I work from roughly 1:45 until 7 p.m. I have like one break in there. And then I finish work from 7:30 to 8. And what I've done here is I've identified the gaps and I've basically just plucked in the meals, you know, based on my daily outline, right? And my daily routine. So what I want you guys to do is do what I've just done there. So basically just identify your daily outline. So, you know, when you wake up, when you go to the gym every day, when you're working, and, you know, when you finish work, and you can just identify the gaps like I have, okay? I just sort of asked you guys the second question, and that was when do you go to the gym? I've already asked you that, and I'm assuming you've already identified that, right? So that's 1 and 2 done. So by now you should have your basic outline done, and you should obviously know when you're going to the gym, so your basic outline of your day. The third thing you need to ask yourself is, what is your calorie goal? And you need to identify, and you need to sort of experiment as well with how many meals you need to eat every day to make things as efficient for yourself as possible. Because personally, if I was trying to eat 3,500 calories in 2 meals, oh god, thinking about food makes me heave. I've just had 7 eggs and 2 bagels. So yeah, back to what I was saying. If I try to eat my daily intake in just 2 meals, that would be very hard for me. However, I'm eating it in 5 meals, so it's a lot easier for me to intake 3,500 calories, right? So identify what your calorie goal is and how many meals it would take to get there as efficiently as possible. And now the final thing you need to ask yourself is, how do you like to consume calories? Do you like to eat few big meals, or do you like to eat small but frequent meals? And once you've identified them, then you can create your meal structure plan. So using your daily outline, using what time you go to the gym, using obviously what's your calorie goal and how many meals you need to eat in the day in order to get there as efficiently as possible, and using how you'd like to consume calories, you can spot the gaps and identify where is best to eat your meals throughout the day, every single day, consistently, to regulate this ghrelin hormone, increase your appetite, and you are never going to miss a calorie surplus again. You're going to always hit your goals, all right? So just to give you guys an example, if you're at work from, I don't know, 7 until 11, and then you got a break, and then you go to the gym at 12, and then you back to work at 3 till 7, and then you're off for the day, what you could do is you can eat a meal before you go to work, so I don't know, maybe 6:30, and then after 11 you can eat your pre-workout meal at 11, and then you go to the gym at 12, and then after you finish your gym session you can eat your post-workout meal at 2, and then you're back to work at 3 to 7, and then you can have a dinner then, and after 7, and then yeah, that's basically your meal structure slash plan for the day. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and you have written out your meal plan slash meal structure, it would mean a lot to me if you could drop a like, a comment and a subscription on this video. I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean a lot, and it means I can help reach more people like you. And just a little thing before you guys go, I've actually, as I said in the video, got my very own free online community where I actually went through this with the guys exactly step by step a few weeks ago, right? So this is old news, mate, right? But if you want, my help beyond these YouTube videos, if you're a skinny guy trying to bulk up and gain weight, here is my transformation. I'd absolutely love to help you. If this ticks all your boxes, then it's going to be the top link in the description. But without further ado, you can fuck off, mate.